It was a good night for the Hayfield Hawks. They hosted Marshall tonight in a nail-biter, edge of your seat, down to the last second thriller. I'm here with Coach Aziz. Coach, are you sweating? Are the beads gone?
I tell you what, I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Yeah.
They was gonna have to pick me up and take me in the locker room. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We fought for four quarters. Marshall is a heck of a football team. They coach well. They're tough. And I know Coach Strickland. He's a real good coach.
Right.
And we knew that them coming in here, they were gonna be tough.
Yeah.
And I told our boys, no matter how much we're up, they won't quit. And luckily we held on and things turned out our way.
Talk about your defense tonight. I think they were doing everything they could to keep you all in the game, keep the lead going. We heard those picks coming. Pick. Talk about that a little bit and what your defense did tonight.
So I know you. I always watch your videos with Coach Overton, and he always gives different answers to you. But all answers we focused on them being very run heavy. You know what I mean? But they came out throwing to their tight end, and their tight end number 8 was very dynamic. Their receivers number 14 is very dynamic, and they got those guys in the open, and they took advantage of them, and that's going to make big plays. So it was probably the coach our fault because we didn't focus on the pass game as much.
Right.
You know what I mean? But our guys adjusted, held up, and we bent it, but we didn't break, luckily.
Absolutely. And I know, you just talked a little bit about how you prepared, but the keys to your victory tonight, if you had one top key to a victory tonight, what would it have been?
I'm just glad our kids didn't give up, and that's the most important thing. Sometimes we're not. Marshall, they used to being in dogfights. They are a tough football team.
Right.
We're not used to being in dogfights. So
yeah.
I think when you see a team coming back like that, you kind of start hanging your head down. So we were going there and then we were fighting back. We're going there and fighting back. But we told the kids all week that for 4 quarters, Marshall's not going to quit. Because Coach Strickland used to be at Eastern. We used to play them when he was at Eastern, and those teams were tough. And we knew that in order for us to win that game, we need to fight to the 4-0 shows up.
That's right. That's right. Now, both of you all came in here tonight 1 and 2. Mm-hmm. You guys have now evened it up. How do you think your guys are feeling? Better tonight than a 1 and 2? A 2 and 2 feels better than a 1 and 2.
I think sometimes for a high school kid, when you put all that work in and it doesn't pay off, right. I think it chips away at you a little bit. You know what I mean? And it's not like when I was in high school. You go home, you get a couple of phone calls from friends, and that was it. Now it's if you win or lose, it's the social media and all that. So they have to deal with all that. I don't. So so I tell them all the time. It is what you make out of it.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So we got to fight for 4 quarters. That way, at least people can say we fought hard.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So.
And you did. Talk about this last drive. It was very exciting.
You think so?
What? Yeah. Edge of my seat. I'm telling you. Even though I was standing up, I was on the edge of my seat. Mm-hmm. Talk about what you were telling your guys as they came to the sideline, because at one point I thought, okay, Hayfield's going to end this. Marshall gets the ball back. What's going on the sideline?
So we had some inconsistencies on offense, and they were doing a good job bringing pressure. So we just told our guys, hey, we're going to play in cover 4, but we got to make sure that number 8 and number 14 is not making any big plays, because those guys were unstoppable for them. We couldn't stop them. We couldn't stop those guys.
Right. Well, you did. You got to stop. You got a big one. You got the 38-35 win over Marshall tonight. This was a great booster for the guys. They'll go into next week, Coach?
West
Springfield next week. All right. We'll be watching the Hayfield Hawks. It's a lot of season to go. We'll see them again, and Coach Aziz.
Thank you so much. Hawk Pride.